into your most comfortable position on your back, and let's just land here. Breathe deeply. And then let every muscle in your body relax. Take your breaths in really big and full. Let that belly lift on the inhale. And as you exhale, hear that exhale through the back of the throat. That big Darth Vader breathing. Okay, let's start to move our fingers and toes around. Become aware of your feet. You're going to make strong fists, and you're going to try to scrunch the muscles in the feet. And then you're going to spread through your hands and spread through your toes. Let's do that a few times. Bring it all in, contract. And big splay. Take your thumbs right across your palms. Your fingers wrap over your thumbs, and you get into these big circles in the wrists. And we pick our legs up here and get into big ankle circles. You got it. Okay, and then just notice your range of motion here. Do you have full range of motion as you circle your wrists and ankles? Try not to move anything but the ankles. Don't be moving around at the knees. Change direction with the circles, swinging around the other way. Nice, and then with our legs up in the air here, just push your knees together and bend your knees at 90-degree angles and see if you can internally rotate your hips and kick your shins out to the side, and then bring your feet together and then repeat that. And as you are looking at your shins here and trying to open them and bring them back in, notice if you have the same range of motion on both sides. Can you keep your knees pushing together? Give me just a few more. Also think about pushing your knees together, a little more strength there. Nice, take your feet to the floor. Let's go windshield wiper thighs, so big swing from side to side, and then these arms are gonna open into goalpost. You're gonna tuck in the chin, reach the back of the neck into the floor. Just letting the legs sway. Breathe. And as we are swaying the legs, let's start to get these feet so wide apart that they're no longer on your mat at all. They're off the side of the mat here. And let's start to send the arms overhead. So now I'm just reaching my arms. I'm trying to press straight arms down into the floor, straight through the elbows. Still tucking in the chin. Okay, kick your right leg long, hold on to your left knee. That can be behind your knee or over your shin, whatever's comfortable. And then just bring this knee and start making circles with this left knee. So real big, exaggerated circles with this left knee. And change direction with your circles. Send it around, nice and big. Okay, and then hold this left thigh in tight to the belly. Take a nice big inhale. And as you exhale, can you bring your head up and then squeeze this knee in towards your nose? Okay, let's do it again. Put your head down, inhale. Lift your head up, exhale. Good job. Hold behind the knee. Can we straighten our leg and then pull the toes down towards the face? Try that a few times. I'm gonna bend. I'm gonna try to straighten, and I'm gonna try to pull these toes down. We'll go one more. Pull the toes. Okay, let that left leg go down. Pull the right one in. Let's circle in our hip. Big circle. And breathe. Circle around the other way. Hug the thigh in tight to the belly. Take a nice big inhale, and as you exhale, bring your head up, squeeze the knee to the nose. One more time. Inhale, head goes down. Big exhale, head lifts up. Nice work. Hold behind your knee, try to straighten, pull your toes down, try to reach up and grab your toes, but keep your head on the floor. We'll do that a few times. Bend, straighten, dorsiflex your ankle. One more time. Bend, straighten, pull those toes down. Okay, beautiful. We're gonna lift a bridge. And as you set up your bridge, take your feet nice and wide. Feel for your heels. Let's be touching our heels here. Wiggle your shoulder blades underneath your back. Bring them together under your back. Push into the backs of the arms. Let's get the hips to come up. As soon as you're up here, extend your arms long. My palms are pointing up to the ceiling here. And then move your knees. We got a micro move at the knee. I'm gonna dip my knee in and I'm gonna drive my knees out. Repeat this a few times. Dip in, drive out. Do that 3 more times. Keep your hips up as high as you can. Dip the knees, drive the knees. 2 more. 1 more time. Good job, bring it down. Let's rock and roll the spine. Unless that bothers your back, lie on your side. Sit up carefully if that's better. Or rock and roll, hold behind your knees. Try to balance as you're here, you're in that boat. See if you can balance and then roll back down. Okay, let's swing it around the table. Table top. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips, cat-cow the spine. Take your in-breath and arch. Take your exhale and round. Close your eyes, feel your spine. Link the arch to the inhale. Exhale round. Good, again, breathe in. Let's find neutral through the back. Start to lift your left knee to the side. Look over your left shoulder. Can you get that knee to the hip height? Bring it down slowly. Okay, we're building a little strength in our hips here. You're looking at that knee to see where it lands in space. You have 2 more lifts. On the next lift, we hold and you try to kick your leg out. Then you bring it down. As soon as you bring it down to the side of the body, come on up. With your hands on your hips, tuck your tailbone under. We're gonna try to make the foot go straight. It's pointing straight forward and press down through the outer edge of that foot. And then you're gonna hook your thumbs together, lock your arms out straight, take that big reach and look up. And then just hold this. So you're reaching your arms, you got it. Your tail's tucked under a little bit. You're trying to get your chin up, taking some nice deep breaths. And now we're gonna play with a little flow from side to side. So drop over your left leg first. Nice big reach here. You got it. And then come all the way over to the right. I'm gonna put my right fingertips to the floor and I'm gonna see if I can pick up this left leg. And if you get a cramp, I'm sorry. Let's try that again. Come up, come over, breathe. Come to the right, and can you pick up this left leg? Maybe shoot your left arm over your head here, and let's do that one more time. Up, over, big movements, and one more time this way. Get that leg up, it's ready. Reach that arm over your head. Nice work. Okay, and then we'll take our hands down to the floor here. Keep that leg where it is. And then just let your body rock out here. So we're rocking forward, we're rocking back. If you sit on your shins easily and there's no issue with this right knee, maybe you sit all the way back to a shin sit and come all the way forward. But maybe not. Listen to that knee. Okay, and then we're gonna open our left arm a few times. So let's take this left arm all the way to the ceiling. Big inhale with that. And then as you exhale, thread through. Come on to the side of your head, the side of the shoulder, and repeat 2 more. Big inhale. Big exhale, thread through. Next inhale takes that arm up. Big exhale sends it through. Nice. And then we're going to tuck in our left leg, come back to where we started in table, and begin that on your right side. So you start with right knee lifts to the side of the body. You look over your right shoulder. Where did you get your knee to? We got about 5. You're dropping it down slow. Your knee is bent. Hopefully we've got the same range on each side. Pause that knee, hold, breathe. And then on our next lift, we're gonna see if we can hold it, kick the leg out straight and hold it, take it down. Come up to gate pose. Try to tuck your tailbone under. Hook your thumbs, lock your arms, breathe in, look up and hold. Yeah, and then with these arms, can we draw them back just a little bit more? As I draw my arms back, my ribs want to kind of lift up. Can you draw your ribs in as the arms draw back? Just notice that. And now let's get ready for this big side to side action. So first we'll come over our right leg. And then we're going to see if we can come all the way over to the left. Left fingertips down. And the hard part, pick that leg up. You might get a cramp the first time. Let's come all the way over. Back over the leg, you got it. Back to the side. I'm gonna take my right arm and I'm gonna stretch it over the head on this one. Lift that right leg. And we got one more. Big move. Breathe in. Breathe out. Okay, hold. Lift that leg. You can do this 3rd time. Maybe the leg gets up higher. All right, nice. And we stay in gate pose. We bring our hands to the mat. We start to rock ourselves forward and back a little bit. You're really pushing the foot into the floor to feel the inner thigh. And if the kneecap's okay on the left leg, maybe you sit on your shin all the way forward and all the way back. And then just breathe through it. Okay, let's get ready to open our right arm 3 times. So from here, I'm gonna breathe in, take my right arm to the ceiling, and then thread through on the exhale. Coming right onto the back of the shoulder, side of the head, and repeating when you're ready. Your inhale opens, you look up, exhale through. Good, one more time. And exhale through. Nice work. Okay, we'll bring that leg in. Let's sit back to a child's pose here. Maybe flip your palms to the ceiling. Press into the backs of your hands. See if you can drop right onto those heels. See if you can drop the forehead right down to the floor. Actively press the backs of the hands and the forearms into the ground. Try to feel that through your back. Always the option here to bend the elbows, press the palms together, and bring the thumbs behind the head or the neck. And press the elbows into the ground hard. Okay, we're gonna lift into downward dog. So as I look up here, I'm gonna really spread my hands, press into the fingers, and then lift the hips. And then as you look through your feet, you're gonna pedal and move. And breathe. And every time you reach one heel down towards the floor, you're also going to try to push the weight on the outside edge of the foot. Okay, and then we're going to look up through our thumbs and we're going to take tippy toe steps up the mat, and you're going to see how close you can walk your feet. Can you get them behind your hands? Do you get stuck? If you get stuck, walk your hands back to your feet and then hang out in your forward fold here. I've got my feet about hip width apart. I'm going to soften the knees and then just kind of shake the head. Always that option. You can hold opposite elbows, or maybe you want to stick your hands underneath your feet and see if you can stand on your own hands here. But let your head just hang and breathe and have your stomach on your thighs, your knees are bent. And then let's go ragdoll roll up, firm your stomach muscles, pull the belly button in, and then just take your time rolling that up. Nice dangly arms as you come all the way up. And then big circles through your shoulders. So we have a strap today in class. We're gonna grab it here, and we're gonna try to do some around the world or shoulder dislocators, also called shoulder dislocators. Start really wide with your grip, and then big inhale, the arms are gonna come up and back, and up and back, okay? And if you've got pain with anything in the shoulders here, maybe you feel like you need to bend your elbows to get that behind you, and that is okay. Work with what you have. Okay, your inhale, take a big look up with it, reach back. And we're gonna do about 10 of these because it really changes as the shoulders warm up. Starts to feel a little smoother, a little bit easier. And as that happens, maybe you can start to bring your hands in just a smidge closer together. Yes. Big look up, big inhale, big breath. Got a big clunk in one shoulder as I go around. Okay, let's do one more all the way around. I saw some people running around to get straps. Give them a moment here to get another rep in. And now taking your hands just a little bit closer, we're gonna bring the arms up, but we're gonna stay here. And then with our arms up, I want you to hug your abdominals in, bring your feet close together, maybe even touching. And as I exhale, I'm gonna lean to one side, big breath, big inhale center, and exhale to the other side. Your bottom hand is pulling the top arm over your head. Let's do this a few times. It's important that you support your lower back though, by hugging your stomach muscles in. Exhale. And we're just gonna do that one more time to each side. We're up, we're over. That's a crazy stretch. And then one more time. Beautiful. And then take your arms down. That's all we're gonna do with our strap here. We'll use it at the end of class. Okay, coming to stand at the top of the mat. I wanna wake up your stability, your balance right away. You'll splay your right foot and you'll float your left knee forward. Take your arms out to your sides, lock your gaze. If this is a very difficult position, stay here today. Work on this today. If you can interlace your fingers, grab your shin and pull this left thigh into the belly the way we did when we were on the floor, then you will take it here. And if this is kind of tricky, you can stay here. If you want to test your hip flexor strength, what we're going to do is release the leg, but squeeze your glutes and try to keep the leg exactly where it is. And hold and breathe. And now we are all going to take this left leg behind us to pyramid pose, which is here. You interlace your fingers, try to open your chest, lock your arms straight, lift your arms off your back. And with soft knees, we're gonna tip over, but you gotta stick the chest out and look forward. And as I'm tipping over, I'm looking for a hamstring stretch in my front leg. So find that and breathe. Okay, option to stay right here, stretching the hamstring, or add another balance challenge. Can the left leg float up behind you, drive through the heel, maintain balance. Float the leg down. We're all standing up, big chest. We're stepping our back foot forward. Splay your left foot. Reset yourself. My right thigh is gonna float to here. Take your arms to the sides, lock the gaze, come back to your breath, and decide maybe I'm staying here or maybe I'm moving along. If you move along, interlace, grab and squeeze that leg into your tummy. You should actually feel like your shoulder blades are pulling together on your back, like you're squeezing back muscles too. And I can stay here, okay? Or start to squeeze your glutes and prepare to release the hold, but keep the leg where it is. And breathe. Get that thigh up higher. Beautiful. We're all stepping back to a pyramid pose. The right leg goes back. We interlace fingers again. Try to lock the arms, lift your chest. Lift the arms off the back, and with soft knees, tip over with a straight back. Squared off hips. Can you feel your left hamstrings, the back of that left leg? Lift your tailbone up. I want the chest out though. You should be looking forward. You got it. And now if you want to, you'll shift the weight onto the left leg, and I'm gonna start to float my right leg, trying to get that leg up high, drive through the heel, keep breathing. And are your arms still off the back? And if you took the leg up, it goes down, and we all bring that chest up. Woo, and we step our foot forward. Beautiful. Feet together, big toes touch. Let's take chair pose. Start in the ankles. So how far forward can you drive your knees? Can you feel your calves? Deep calf stretch. And then we'll squat down a little lower. We can heavy the heels, drive those hips back, and we'll sweep the arms forward. We're gonna try to hook our thumbs together here. We'll bring the arms as high as you can without coming out of your squat. See if those arms can reach up. Neck is relaxed. Gaze is forward. Bring the hands to shoulder height, and let's shift to awkward pose, which is lift your heels up, like just a little bit. Be on your toes. Breathe, relax. Your thighs might be burning, but your foot muscles are working. The ankles are working, the calves. Can you get the heels up a smidge higher? So how high up can I lift on these toes without falling? And then heels go down, and we tip it over. You got it. You're coming all the way over, and you're stepping back to your plank. We're gonna come down on the belly, get comfortable on the belly here. And as we come down on the belly, let's start with this. Stack your hands. Bend your knees, rest your head, sway your thighs. And just relax everything. Let the heart rate drop. You got it. Nice big breath. You can stick with this, or you can join me. I'm gonna march my thighs. So I'm gonna pick one thigh up, and I'm gonna tighten into that glute, and I'm gonna pick the other thigh up. And as we alternate these lifts, try to relax your upper body and your shoulders, don't tense them. And what else do I always say? Don't use the leg that's on the ground to push into the floor to help your lifting leg. Don't do that. Use the leg you're lifting, use that glute. And then we're coming up to test ourselves here. Can you pick both thighs up at the same time now? So I got both thighs up. Got both glutes on. I'm going to stay relaxed through my arms and head, rest the head. Hold the thighs up, squeeze the glutes. Let's try to kick our legs out straight here without letting those knees come down, without letting those thighs come down. And now lower your legs. Pull your hands by your chest, lift a cobra, start small. Inhale, exhale. Good, let's not shrug. Pull your shoulder blades down your back. Hug your elbows into your sides. One more time, breathe in. And as you breathe out, peel yourself off the mat. Take it to downward dog. Look through your feet, draw your heels down. Take a nice big breath in. Prepare for warrior one. Let's take our right leg to the sky. How high up can you get that right leg? And then big step through between your hands, back foot flat on a 45, chest comes up. Putting your hands on your hip bones, can you twist your hip bones forward? Keep your weight on the outer edge of that left foot, and then sink into your right knee. We're gonna take a reach up through our arms. A big goal post position here with a right arm coming underneath left for your eagle or your hug. You're gonna tuck your chin and you're gonna round the upper back and hang forward. Let your head hang, pull the shoulder blades apart, feel the upper back, And then big breath in, come up and open yourself to sumo squat position. My back foot and hip change, and then both feet are on an angle this way. Your legs are real wide. You're gonna put your hands on your thighs. I got my thumbs inside my knees. And then you're gonna see, can I lock my arms out straight and shrug my shoulders into my ears as I squat down here? We don't often say shrug in yoga, but we're trying to do that here. And then once you have this pushing down on your thighs, shrugging up of the shoulders, can you dip one shoulder in as you push that thigh back? And I'm gonna do this from side to side. I'm gonna dip the other shoulder in and I'm gonna push that knee back. And it takes a little while to get this, but it is such a beautiful little rotation in the back. And that push out of the knee, you'll feel that right into your groin. Good, and then once we've done that a few times, come up and set up your feet for warrior two. So I need my left foot pointing to the side of my mat, and I need my right foot pointing forward. From here, let's get strong in our front thigh, and let's see if we can get wide, wide, wide apart and low. And as you're dipping in and out here, this knee is tracking with the ankle. It's not collapsing in. You should see your own arch. Hold warrior two, take it backwards, reverse it, big inhale. And then nice big exhale. Your hands are coming to the floor and we're stepping this leg back right away. Boom, you're in plank. And then take your knees down, lower your chest, and repeat what we did earlier. Stack your hands. Rest your head, bend your knees, sway the shins. And I'll move us through the marching and the cobras, but if you don't want to, you just stay here. Just listen to your body here. But if marching was fun, let's do it. I got one thigh up, I got the other thigh up. One glute fires, the other glute fires. Connect, breathe, lift. Stay relaxed through the shoulders and the arms. And then if you want to test your strength here, can we get both legs up and hold them up? Did you tense your neck and shoulders? Can you relax that? As we are holding our thighs up, can we extend and kick our legs out straight without our thighs dropping down? And then lower them down. Let's grow 3 cobras at your own pace. When you're ready, inhale it up, exhale down. I like keeping my hip bones on the floor and really opening up through my mid back and not my low back. If you've got any low back issues with this, think about that. Keep your hip bones down and lift through your chest more. We're pushing away from the mat. We're going to take our downward dog. Look through the feet, draw the heels, breathe here. Think about pushing the weight on the outsides of the feet here. Get ready because your left leg's going to swing to the sky as high as you can reach it. And then that left foot steps through for warrior one. Take your time. Your back foot went flat on a 45-degree angle. You push on the outer edge of the right foot. As you come up, your hands go to your hip bones. You try to rotate them forward and then you sink into your front knee. Let's lift up through the chest and reach up through the arms. Nice inhale, big reach. And then right away you're here in goal post with that left arm trying to come under the right one for a bind or a hug. You breathe in, and as you exhale, you round forward, pull those shoulder blades away from each other. Tuck your chin, hang your head, feel that through your back. We come up and we open to sumo squat position, so stay so wide in your legs. Find that angle, toes out, knees out, thumbs on the insides of the knees, fingers on the back of the thigh. Can you shrug your shoulders, lock your arms out straight, and push down on your thighs? Once we're here, can we dip our left shoulder and push the left knee back, and then switch? You've got it, and then side to side action here. Whatever feels good in your body, just play with this. Oh, I totally just cracked my back. And it's gonna be loud on the recording, but it was my back cracking. Okay, now come up. Your left foot is gonna turn straight. We're gonna work on a warrior two. My right foot faces the side of the mat. As you lunge in and out of this, track your knee over your ankle. Look at your arch, your medial arch in your left foot. Get your arms up, solid, strong warrior twos. Let's go. Okay, we're gonna hold. We're gonna take our reverse here, so our nice big inhale. And then as you exhale, those hands come down and you step back right away. Step back right away. Nice. Lower your knees, come on down on the floor. Okay, and then once we're down on the floor, can we get our 90-degree angle arms happening here? And so be so picky that your shoulder and your elbow are in a straight line and that your wrist and your elbow are in a straight line. And now, keeping your chest up, can you just lift your forearms and your hands off of the floor, but keep the inside of the elbow pushing into the ground. And we're gonna repeat a few of these. If you broke your wrist, you did this, you cocked your wrist, go neutral and try again. And we're just bringing our forearms up and down. And then I wanna open the chest in a 90-degree angle arm, but if this hurts and you prefer to go straight arm, then listen to your body. So I'm gonna keep a 90-degree angle left arm. I'm gonna drop that armpit and I'm gonna see if I can put my left ear on the floor here and step the right leg back. And hopefully you feel that across your left shoulder, into the chest, maybe down the arm. Okay, and then let's try that on the right side. First you have to make a 90-degree angle. That seems to be the hardest challenge here. What does that look like at your elbow? Okay. Can you drop your right armpit down? Can you drop your right ear down? Does it feel the same from one side to the other? And if you need to straighten the arm to the side, do it. Let's shut the eyes, try to connect to your breath, and try to let your body just let go here. And then we're back on our tummies, and as soon as you come back on your belly, your hands are by your chest. We're peeling off the floor here. We'll bring the knees together, take a child's pose here, but really exaggerate your rounded back position and just rest your head down. Now, if you're okay to sit on the shins, we'll take a moment in our hero's pose. So we have our feet straight behind us. We're trying to sit on the shins, but if this hurts, stay in child's pose, please. And if this is a pretty big stretch down the ankles, the shins, the knees, the thighs, maybe you're gonna stay here. If you don't feel a stretch, maybe you're gonna lean back and try to lift your shins up a little bit. Okay, and then wherever you are right now, I want to find us in a seated 90-90 stretch with our right leg in the front. So I'm going to bring my right shin and I'm going to run it parallel to the end of my mat, like so. My ankle is flexed, my knee's at a 90-degree angle. Look at your back leg, draw your line from your hip to your knee, from your knee down to your ankle, okay? We're gonna lean over our front leg a little bit and try to feel some right hip, right glute. If you wanted to practice strengthening your hip here, you could imagine that this right leg is driving down into the ground. So I'm actively pushing this leg into the floor and I feel like my right glute is firing. So you could play with that as an option. Okay, but then I want you to look over your left shoulder at this left leg and I want you to see if you can hover it off the ground evenly through the knee and the shin and just hold it there. So I am driving right leg down as I lift left leg up. Relax your left leg down, sit your body back, try to drop your left hip to the floor, your left glute to the ground. Your right knee will pop up a little as you do that. Okay, and then let's try it again. We lean, we push right leg into the floor, we hover left leg and hold. And breathe. Put left leg down, relax, sit into that glute. Okay, take left leg, shoot it straight here. Bring right foot into left inner thigh. Maybe straighten yourself up a little bit if you need to. We're gonna turn and face this left leg, and we're gonna see if we can lean over it. I can lean over it with a long spine, or I can hug my abs in, round, and try to get my forehead to my knee. Good, slowly sit up and twist to the right. Your right hand comes behind your back, and your left hand holds your right knee. You sit tall, tuck your chin in, and then see if you can just turn your head and look to the back of the room. Okay, under your twist, let's do that on the other side. We gotta go seated 90-90. This time our left leg is in the front and our right leg is behind us. You're gonna be super picky on your 90-degree angles at each knee. Is your left shin running parallel to the end of your mat? Okay, take that right forearm and draw a line from your elbow on your hip all the way down your fingers to the knee, straight. And you go underneath in line with that right knee. Lean forward. Now if you just want to relax, not do all the lifting and the cramping, that's fine. You could just stay here and chill out. If you want to strengthen with me, we're going to push this leg into the floor. I'm going to start to push my left shin down and feel my left glute wake up. I'm going to look over my right shoulder, and now I'm going to hover that leg off the floor like half an inch. Beautiful. I can see the lifts from here. Hold and breathe. Drop the right leg down, relax that hip, sit back into it. Can right butt bone touch the floor? You're in your back leg right now. Your left knee may be lifted up. Let's do it again. Come forward, push down. Pick up back leg just a smidge, hold and breathe. Okay, and relax the back leg. Drop the back glute. Lean back, lean back, lean back. Beautiful. Swing the right leg forward. We're coming head to knee pose. So we'll sit ourselves up here. The left foot will come into the right inner thigh. This right leg's out straight. I can lean in with a straight back. Maybe that's enough. Or I can hug my abdominals in. I feel my obliques as I do this. I'm going to round, and I'm going to imagine that I'm going to go head to knee. And close the eyes, find the breath, let the body just lower down. Good, we're going to twist to the left. So we sit up tall, make sure you don't have forward head posture, tuck your chin in, start to spin to the left arm back. On that inhale, you're looking for length, and on your exhale, you're spinning around. Can you see behind you? Can you turn your head all the way to the left? Holy moly, and then undo it. Nice work, everyone. We get to come down on our back now and play with the strap for hamstrings. We'll start with our right leg strapped, the right foot strapped. But as much as you're paying attention to what's happening in the right leg, the leg that's on the ground is also really important. It's not going to be soggy. We're going to try to keep it like this while we're stretching our right leg. So come on down with me. Find the strap in the middle of the right foot and find your straight right leg. With your head down, you're going to start to bring that leg up, and you are going to stop when you feel the stretch. And we're not going to let even that much knee bend occur, because then we're going to lose our hamstring stretch. I want it to stay straight. Low back stays down, Left leg stays active, kneecap and toes up on the left leg. And as soon as you're in the right hamstrings, you're breathing. Okay, and then you're gonna slowly shift your strap towards the ball of the right foot, and we're gonna start to pull the ball of the foot down a little bit, and you're gonna hopefully catch that in your calf. We're gonna take the strap in our right hand, and we're gonna see if this right leg now can open out to the side of the body. I'm gonna put my left hand on my left hip, squeeze my left glute to keep that leg active and keep that glute down. That right leg is gonna open out to the side, whatever range you have, and you take a nice big breath there. Okay, and now here's the IT band stretch. The right leg comes to the sky. We put the strap in the left hand, and now we're gonna try to cross body with our right leg. It's coming across, but my left leg is staying active. It's not falling open to the side, it's up. Okay, the right leg will come across, and as soon as you're in the outside of your right hip, your glute, maybe I feel it all the way down along the outside of my right knee. Stretch your right arm out to the side and look to the right to counterbalance you. Make sure your left toes and your left kneecap are pointing up, not to the side. Otherwise, you will lose the IT band stretch here. And this is so awesome. And just breathe with it. Okay, other side. Taking my leg up, I'm gonna bring my left foot up, catch the strap right in the middle of the foot. Do the same thing here. Where is the stretch for you? Start low and then bring it up. Keep your glute down, keep your low back down. Don't bend your left knee. Slowly shimmy the strap to the ball of the foot and start to pull your toes down a bit more and be in your calf. I kind of like pulling my strap from side to side too, like you're pulling the outer edge of the foot down and then the inner edge of the foot down. Okay, the strap goes in our left hand. We start to take this left leg out to the side, but you gotta press down your right hip and squeeze your right glute. And you're just seeing here, what kind of inner thigh stretch can I find? Keep your right glute on the floor though, that's always a thing to watch. And we bring this leg up and over, we're coming into the twist. I'm putting the strap in my right hand. I'm squeezing my right leg again, toes up, kneecap up. This left leg comes across, and as it comes across, you gotta counterbalance with your left arm and turn your head to the left. As soon as you're in the outside of your left leg, you're where you need to be, just hold and breathe. Firm up the right leg again before we come out of this. Keep that right kneecap up to the sky. Wowzers, and come onto your back. That was super awesome. As soon as we come onto our back, we're gonna do our long line stretch. We're just gonna look at our posture here using the floor to check it. So legs straight, and now both arms over your head. Let's just take this big push down. Tuck in your chin, pull in your ribs. Do your elbows go straight? Do the backs of the hands and the forearms push down? Okay, let's goalpost the arms again. And then as we goalpost them, we'll bring the soles of our feet together. We'll let our knees just drop open. And as we hold this, let's rotate our arms a little bit. Fingers to the sky. I'm gonna see if I can drop my arms downward now. and then bring them back. So you're just gonna rotate in your shoulders a few times. And breathe. Okay, and then you're gonna grab your knees and you're gonna give yourself a big hug. Squeezing those thighs into the tummy and rocking on the back. And as we reach this point in class, if there's anything you feel like you missed today, although I feel like we really got in there, but if you missed anything and you wanna add on, you're warmed up and you're ready for anything. If you wanna take a happy baby and grab for your feet or your ankles, then please play with that. And if you want to fold yourself in half before you come into Shavasana, maybe grabbing onto the backs of the legs and just squeezing yourself in half a little bit. Listen to your low back, of course. And then when you're ready, let's land where we started about 45 minutes ago. Extended, relaxed. Every muscle in your body relaxed. Soft, heavy, falling just into the floor here, closing your eyes, shake your head a little, bring the space between your teeth and let the tension in your jaw go, and then just let breath move through the body. And take in a little more on every inhale than you think you have. And exhale a little bit more than you usually do. And if you can give yourself 2 minutes today to do nothing and to just lie here in stillness, please do that for yourself.